What's up? It's Bree checking in.
It's a girl T.
And it's Bree and T on the beat.
Yes, another week.
I don't know why I always want to laugh.
I know. I was just about to say, I love your excitement.
I know. No, I just always start cheesing. I don't even know why. But, I mean, I guess it's because we're just happy to be here.
Good. I think we feed off of each other's energy, you know.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Yes. So, it's the month of February. We're like, what is this? Oh, my God.
Girl, February is almost over.
Okay. Well, February.
It's the end of February. Next week is about to be March.
Okay. I can't even think that far ahead.
Yes.
But, so this is the third week in February, and we really haven't acknowledged too much within Black History Month.
Girl, every day. Every day is what, to me, every day is Black History Month, okay?
Oh, okay.
Not every day, every month is Black History Month. It's not just a month that we celebrate ourselves. I celebrate all the time.
Yeah.
I'm
black and I'm proud.
I don't know. Is that wrong that I really don't just I don't really feed into the, oh, hey, it's Black History Month, and I just put too much because I feel like I talk about it all the time. Yeah. I think about it all the time. So when it comes around, I don't just be like, oh, yeah, like it's Black, because this is an everyday thing for me.
Girl, okay. We got to walk around in this skin every day. So
hello. So people
that's...
celebrate once a month, but I celebrate every day.
Yes,
okay,
definitely. So,
12 times a year. 12 times a year, okay? Multiple times during the month.
Multiple times, for sure. Like she said, every day we can celebrate Black History. But just in honor of Black History Day, we do want to go ahead and share a little bit of fun facts about Black History Month, because y'all know we about to get in some real messy topics.
Oh, Lord.
So before we get into
all the time. Shout out to MLK. Shout out to MLK.
Shout out to all of our Black ancestors.
Hello.
So today, before we get into everything, we do want to acknowledge a little bit of Black history facts before we get into things. And today we're going to acknowledge the Black Panther Party.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
We all know basic facts about the Black Panther Party. We know that they were established in 1966 in Oakland. Mm-hmm. We know that their main focus was social justice for their community, fighting for injustice, fighting against violence and police brutality. But a lot of times we don't really think about all of the things that they actually accomplished, that they've accomplished as the Black Panther Party. So I went ahead and wrote down a list of things, just like, maybe you guys can learn some fun facts from this, because it's a lot of things we don't always acknowledge.
Before you get into all of that, I just want to applaud them and everybody that played a part in it, because as a Black woman, honestly, I don't even know how I would have felt or how I would have dealt with the issues that were going on if I was in that time.
Oh, back then.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's so many people that stood up and spoke out for us to be who we are and have the rights that we have today. So,
and we still deal with it today, but you're right. It was in a way different way. Like, they had to have courage.
It's like we fought to have just the equal rights as everyone else. Mm-hmm. So it take a lot of courage, and it take a lot out of you to stand up for everybody, especially when you're putting your life on the line. But
yeah, they were literally putting their life on the line. Mm-hmm. So very important. And even now with the new Black Panther Party, they're still doing that. But, we wanted to focus on some of the things that they, as the founding organization, that they accomplished. So I went ahead and wrote down a small list just so I wouldn't forget anything here. So I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. So as the Black Panther Party, they empowered the Black community and influenced Black people to stand up for what they believe in and be educated in our rights. Major health activists for Black people and people suffering from oppression in general. They launched programs for free dental care, opened free health clinics across the country. They founded various education programs, such as the Oakland Community School, which focused on the need to educate African Americans and the poor about their history in the U.S., among other things, which it's like we still don't always learn about our history to this day, so that's extremely important. Mm-hmm. They launched the Free Breakfast for Children program, a community service program that was actually run by volunteers. They would cook and serve food to the poor, and just to the children in general in the inner city before they went to school, because they knew the value in having a meal before you went to school.
And a lot of people couldn't afford it. So
yeah, exactly. And so in addition to that, they challenged police brutality. They founded numerous survival programs, providing community help and education, tuberculosis, and sickle cell testing, which were prominent in the Black community. even legal aid, transportation assistance, ambulance service, which I had no idea, and even the manufacturing and distribution of free shoes to the poor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when you think about all of that, and even to think that a lot of this was coming out of volunteering, that is major. You know what I mean?
That just make me think like we need to come back.
We need
to be a unit again. We need to be a unit again because I just think that we don't give ourselves enough credit. Yeah. You know, we don't support each other. We don't support one another enough.
The way that we should.
Mm-hmm. I feel like everybody is fighting to get one ahead of the next person. Like, why can't we support each other just like everybody is? Yeah. Like everybody say, you go out, you buy that Gucci, you buy that Louis, you know, but you will not. When you go to a black-owned business, you want a discount.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's crazy because you're right. Like sometimes when we go to black-owned businesses, it's almost like we're harder on ourselves. Like we're looking for oh well, this wasn't right, this wasn't right. You know what I mean? But we should be uplifting each other. So.
We really should. No, seriously.
So yeah, but we just wanted to share some of those facts. Hopefully, maybe you guys learned something from that. I even learned a little bit when I was researching about the ambulance services and stuff like that. I had no idea.
It just make me appreciate, even though I do already, but just hearing those things, it's just more motivation, Yeah. So it just makes me appreciate a lot more. So
because our ancestors paved the way for the opportunity for us. To
of course,
right
yes,
now.
They did. Mm-hmm. For sure, they did.
Yeah, so that's our Black History facts.
But don't forget, it's Black History Month every month, okay?
Yes, even though we amp it up a little bit right now, you always should be proud.
Every month.
I like that, Bree.
Gotta put my thing up, okay?
Gotta put that fist up.
Gotta put my fist up.
I'll put that right fist up.
So we're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna roll right ahead. We're gonna talk about Bernie Sanders, y'all. Hey! Bernie out here running for president.
Yeah.
Like, how you feel about that? A little. No, I don't. Maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. But I think he fought so hard in 2016 that I could tell he was very driven about it. Oh, so for him to come back and run for president like that, it takes a lot.
And it even shows a lot. Bernie's getting up there in age, but
how old is Bernie?
I don't know how old he is, but y'all know Bernie's getting up there a little bit. And even for that, it's like, but it shows like one thing I like about Bernie Sanders is like the things that he's been fighting for, he's been consistent with it, even with his campaign.
Nothing has changed.
Yeah, even with his campaign in 2016.
Maybe this time the people will listen. Everybody will listen this time.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I definitely think he has more of a fair chance because of how our country has played out throughout this presidency. And one of the reasons I think it's important to talk about Bernie is because we always talked about this being a millennial-based show. And even when you look at Bernie, most of his support
is from the millennials.
Yeah, it's from our generation. And I think
But I think that's because I appreciate what he stands for.
Yeah.
And I'm rooting for you. I want you to come into office so I can go to school for the free.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the major things.
Listen, I'm trying to get you to lower these student loans.
Yes.
If you want to wipe them away, hey, I give you my information. Just email me.
Email you, Bree.
Email me.
Bree and T at the beat.
Have somebody call me or something. But I got you.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That's one of the things I love about Bernie too. Even, like you said, he wants to lower student debt. He wants us to, even the upcoming kids, he wants, to make public colleges and universities tuition free. And when you think about it, that affects us, but it also affects, like, a lot of people, their parents are having to put, if they have the money, they're putting money into their students' education. Grandparents are putting money into their student education. It's like, I think a lot of the things he's fighting for, even with healthcare and racial justice, social justice, economic, environmental justice, all these things are
it's everything that really just goes against what's going on right now.
Boom.
Everything that goes against what's going on right now, that's basically what he stands for. Like, he stands for, he's trying to make a change. Like, everybody should be accepted for who they are. He wanted it's just so much.
Yeah.
And I think that people are not going to appreciate him until now.
Yeah.
Just because they had to see it for themselves that everything that glitters, baby, it's not gold.
Yeah. Yeah,
which I knew it wasn't gold. Okay,
well,
I knew.
A lot of us knew, but yeah, you're
Some
right.
people were in denial.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's so crazy. Like a lot of people that voted for our current situation, you know, they are dealing with a lot of injustice right now, especially people are filing their taxes. Middle class are becoming, like you said, middle class are becoming poor.
Oh, yeah.
Middle class are becoming poor
it's
because
becoming that gap of like either you're rich or you're poor. Because
exactly.
Even when you look at the minimum wage, like our minimum wage is not a livable wage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things, like even in 2016, he was fighting for that. He was fighting to make,
Mm-hmm.
you know, minimum wage $15 an hour. And we've seen that play out in some places, like California, some places, but not across the board. I think even now.
But honestly, Cali, it makes a little bit more sense that Cali, they raise the prices just because the cost of living is so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like you basically have to have 2 to 3 jobs to live out there, especially if you're not making money.
Yeah, but it's becoming like that across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Even now, when I look at most of my peers, a lot of people, even I don't know how people do it out there in Cali and New York and places
Mm-hmm.
like that, but even here, a lot of people are not able to
Support
live
themselves
off of one job.
Yeah.
And even when you look at the minimum wage, I think it's still like, as a teenager, it was like 75 or 25.
But you know, it's only
the same.
sustainable when you don't have any bills. Like you don't have to pay for anything.
Yes.
Because a little $200-$300 a week, baby, that's not doing nothing. That's not paying no bills. And honestly, in 2012, I want to say, when I was first starting to get into college, the price of living was it was way cheaper.
Oh,
like I remember when it was apartments in Houston, it was like $400-$500,
Yep.
and in a nice place, $400-$500. Now, if you want to find somewhere, you're going to pay at least $1,000.
Yeah, right.
Like the baby, the rent is going up, but that price for that you're making every month that you're getting from work, it's not helping.
It's not. And you're so right. I'm glad you brought that up, because I even saw that when I was in school. Within those 4 years, like the cost of living, even on a what's it called? Even in a college town, like within those 4 years, every year it was like they were increasing our rent. And like, you know, everything was going
$50,
up.
$60.
Yeah,
it was going
$100.
up.
It was just going up and up, and it's like we should live in a country where we're supported. You know what I mean? Even in the healthcare system, like I like a lot of the things Bernie says, you know, because he uses like Canada and the UK as an example. Like a lot of people get hurt in America, and that's a scary thing to think about, because we don't have the income to support a lot of times just straight out.
That's why a lot of people are in debt.
And a lot of people are in debt.
A lot of people are in debt right now.
A lot of people are in debt. And, you know, I really just appreciate that. You know, I know there's some people that's like, he's bringing up a lot of things that need to be changed. And I know he's a very progressive.
I just think this go around is going to be a lot different. Honestly, I really do think this campaign is going to be, it's opening people's eyes. Like, it's making people think, like, okay. But you want to know what? I want to say I'm so proud of everybody that got out and voted for, you know, the last go round. Just for like the governors and stuff here in Houston, it was a lot of people, a lot of people, a lot of millennials. You know, I could just see people they want to make change. Like everybody has a voice. So
yeah, that's true. We saw this time around with voting. We saw way more people like speaking out than ever. But I think maybe it took that experience of like getting somebody in office who is crazy to open our eyes like
what is he?
Crazy.
He's crazy.
I mean, Bernie's.
I think honestly, crazy is an understatement. But you know,
and Bernie is a savage too. He was calling Trump out. He was like, "We have a president in office. You know, he's racist. He's sexist. He's homophobic. Xenophobic." I'm like,
was any of it a lie though?
I see no lies. I hear no lies.
I hear no, you all see no. I hear no, I see no. Okay, so
exactly, and it's like, you know, he's addressing those real issues. Like I like to hear that when a candidate is speaking about things, and I'm like, oh well, that affects me.
Yep.
This affects me.
Listen, majority of the things that he put on his list affect me. Yeah. Okay. The number one thing, Bernie, if you're watching this, I just want you to know them student loans. Help us, sister, okay? Help us, sister, out.
Help me.
Help was so sad, okay? Because
that's so true. That's so.
Because when my 6 months roll around, you know, I just graduated. They give you a little 6 months grace period.
Girl, when I tell you that's the fastest 6 months, that's the fastest 6 months, y'all.
Oh,
and it's crazy because a lot of these kids are coming out of school and, you know, they're not prepared. Like, I mean, I think when you're in an industry where you're going straight into maybe the medical field, engineering, something like that. But, you know, especially like a lot of our peers, we come into an industry where you kind of got to figure it out.
Figure it out, boo.
So you come out, that's 6 months.
But you know what? It's like those first, I feel like for a lot of people who don't really know what they want to do, they take those first 2 years, they play around.
Yeah, that whole
They play around. They play around those first 2 years because they don't know, you know, which field they want to go into. They go to school, drop out of school, but it's just like that money still add up.
And that's
that interest. That interest is still coming, baby. It don't it don't stop.
Yeah,
it continues to go.
It
so
continues, and that puts a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But you know, I really like that how he's standing up for homophobia and stuff
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of people are coming out.
Yeah.
And I just think that it's beautiful that you have somebody who's trying to become president that is open to it.
Yeah.
Where we have a president is just like, no, it should, no. Like, you know, that's just disgusted by, like, I really feel like he's disgusted by women, you know.
I mean, he said he gonna grab him by the...
Disgusted, like, he don't feel like women should have any rights.
Yeah.
He talk about homophobes, you know, and it's just so many little things where it's just like
about immigrants, like our
yeah.
country is built. No, none of us are from here, including his wife.
First of all, sir, that's another conversation for another time, you know, because his family didn't grow up here.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, none of our families did. None of our families originated from this land. None of majority of our families are not native to
exactly.
This land. So, yeah, we're definitely rooting for you, Bernie. We believe in a lot of things that you stand for, and I definitely agree with you said. Maybe 2016, because he had so much support in 2016, but maybe it was just the timing. You know what I mean? And
maybe, girl. Maybe, but now we see. Our eyes are not we, because I've been there. Yeah, I didn't.
But for anybody who didn't see then I'm sure they see now.
I think before we just kind of wrap this up, I think that a lot of people have already realized, because I remember seeing where it was two tweets beside each other where a lady, like, before Trump got into office, and she was like, yeah, I'm rooting for you, Trump supporter, #MAG, you know, MAGA country, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as he get into the office, maybe a couple months down the line, where he wasn't letting immigrants come back into, like, if you flew out, you couldn't get back.
Yeah.
And her husband couldn't get back. And she was going, and she was going in, she was ranting, but this is the same person that you voted for. This is the same person that you're supporting. So,
yeah, and I think a lot of people had that experience. So, and it's crazy because, and, you know, not to, like, you know, talk down on anybody's beliefs and anybody's views, but I think about that sometimes when I'm driving and I still see those stickers like Trump, 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 and I'm just like, are y'all just being stubborn, like, at this point, or what?
I honestly just think, like, what is it that he's doing that's making you feel like, okay, you still, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I honestly don't get it, especially with the wall. Like, the government was shut down but the government was shut down so long, and then this is the same thing that you said that you was going to make Mexico pay for it. Now you begging the people to pay for it.
Well, he said he was going to pay for it, so I'm like, Trump.
Girl,
I don't know, but anyways, I'm looking forward to 2020 and some type of change.
Listen, we gotta live in 2019, because guess what? 2019 is the year, okay?
Ooh. And I like Kamala Harris too. She did an interview on the Breakfast Club, and I think that I really like her too and everything that she stands for. I think that, you know, I like that she addresses a lot of the things that minorities and black people are suffering from. And so, you know, we'll see. I think there's going to be a very interesting time around, you know, because everybody's watching. Anybody who wasn't paying attention before, anybody who wasn't involved, they're like, everybody's on edge.
Everybody on their toes right now.
I know we living in a reality show right now.
Hello. But
yeah, so now let's get into the drama.
Let's get into the drama.
All right. Boom. What's up, y'all?
Back again.
Back like we never left.
Back again. That's all I can say. I don't know.
Girl.
I don't have nothing else.
So, it's Thursday night, and while we're here recording in the studio, you know what we just saw on Instagram.
What did we see?
Baby Kulture! Don't act like you don't know.
Listen. I have mixed emotions right now, okay?
Well, how do you feel? Let
me tell you why I got mixed emotions. First of all.
Oh, it's a first of all. Okay.
First of all.
Okay.
She's so beautiful.
She's so beautiful,
but
guys.
I'm so upset with Cardi because she posted her 3 months ago, and I just got a new picture.
I ain't even mad. I didn't even think we were going to get a picture this soon, to be honest.
Honestly, I didn't really think too much into it.
I didn't know.
But
I didn't think we was going to get a picture this soon. But it makes sense. It makes sense with Offset and his album cover that he released, too. So, yeah.
I think now, do you think it's going to be a go-ahead to, okay, we can post her? Like, we got a video and we got a
I don't think
picture.
she's going to be posting her a lot. I think it's strictly for the publicity of his album because, yeah, because if we look at the album, did I show you the album cover?
You showed me the album.
Okay.
I just don't. That's not my business.
We was just talking about.
Everything is about, like, publicity.
Everything is about publicity. But that's the world we live in. Everything is social media. Like, you kind of have to. It is kind of crazy. It's like she posted her kid, but I mean, if any time was right to do it.
Hey, look,
this was the time to do
Everybody
it.
was looking.
Everybody was
Culture
looking.
looks beautiful. She like a happy baby.
She looks like a really happy baby.
She is over here happy.
Yeah, and one thing I love, we just saw, it is Thursday night, so by the time we release this, Offset's album will have already dropped. But I love that he included it's like father of four. Like, he made his album.
I think he just kind of wanted to do it on his own time.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. He just wanted to, show the world her when he was ready.
When he was ready. And they were ready.
First of all, this industry is ugly.
What do you mean?
What?
Physically or what?
No, I mean, like people talk about
Yeah.
these kids. Like, y'all be calling these people kids ugly. I be ready to fight over mine.
Yeah, I see some
and I don't even have none yet.
Me neither,
but I be feeling some type of way when I see them little comments. I be like, hold on, wait a minute, that's a child. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like, why would you? But you gotta understand, people talking behind this little thing right here.
Yeah, it's
People
so easy to talk behind the thing, but I think it's cool that they release. They don't do it all the time, but for something like this, I think it's special. And I have to say, Offset makes some beautiful kids because his kids are beautiful.
Yep,
each and every one of his kids are beautiful. So. Shout out to Offset, Cardi B for the beautiful kids y'all making. And even with the album cover, I really love it. Even with the gold in the back and the hieroglyphics, it's taking it back to, like, beautiful kings and queens. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it. It just, it moves me.
It moves.
Did I finally get to see Culture again? Because she's so pretty.
She's a cute baby.
She is a very beautiful baby. But people say so many negative things, so I could see why, they don't want her to be in that light.
Yeah, you gotta protect your kids.
If they can stop it, then. But you know what? Gucci Mane and his wife does the same thing. I don't know if you know, but they do the same thing.
They got kids.
Keisha Kaori has kids.
Oh, she does have kids, girl.
She does
have kids.
And she don't ever post any of her kids on, even at the wedding, like, I don't think I've seen any of her kids.
Good point.
So that just goes to show, because I think she made I know she made a statement about how she, she didn't want them to be in this light.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with that. Even after Cardi B puts this picture, I don't think she's going to be putting out a lot of pictures of her. I think it was strictly for the publicity of this album.
But she already posts pictures of her. She just don't ever show her face.
Yeah, and I think that's good. She's too famous. Like, people are crazy. People are crazy. People are crazy. And she's too famous. Like, I would be so scared. But I think
that's another reason. I think, it's just a protection thing. Just because she's always gone.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the baby will be with, like, family members a lot, or nannies, or, just like Kim Kardashian kids, where they're always out with someone else. So I think they're just trying to be on the safe side.
Yeah,
so people don't really know the baby face,
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I get it.
So are you excited about Offset's album?
Yeah, I'm wondering what he has cooking up in the pot.
I think it's gonna be good. This song he just released, what's it called? I forgot. Y'all know that song he just put out, but it's pretty good. Red Room or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. No, I haven't listen to it.
That's a pretty good one. And even Offset in general, like, he can hold his own. Like, I know for a while everybody was saying Quavo was the strongest one. But
I think everybody has their own unique thing that they bring to the table. So I don't think one, and that's what people always trying to do. That they always trying
pity
to
each other again.
No, they always trying to single out one person. Everybody has an equal talent.
Yeah,
especially when you're in a group. I think everybody brings something separate to the table that's unique. So
I agree. And even if you sorry, I'm gonna get comfortable here for a second. But even if you ever heard like them freestyle off of each other, because I remember seeing them freestyle. I forgot what radio station they were at, but a couple of years ago, seeing them freestyle off of each other, I was like, oh my God. The Migos are talented.
I heard them freestyling in the car, in the little, the little karaoke or whatever they be doing.
Oh, the karaoke.
And I was like, they doing a little ad-lib. I'm like, okay.
Like on the spot.
Yeah,
They be like,
just like,
like, how do they be knowing, like, in the moment, like,
what they be doing?
Okay, yeah. Like, but they do it, like in the moment. I'm just like, that's crazy. That shows you right there. You're right. It is a team effort, and
everybody brings something to the table.
Every one of them brings something to the table. So
and it's different. Like I don't think we have anybody that do like their own ad libs. Everybody do it. Like every single person, and they come with a different sound effect. I think on Apple we just need to come up with the sound effect for the Migos.
Oh my God!
Listen, that's mine. That's mine. That is mine. So
you better coin it.
Listen, if y'all take that, I'm trademarking it right now, and everybody see this.
Y'all are witness to it. So look, somebody about to run off with your idea real quick.
Put this on iTunes.
I would definitely use Migos. Y'all need to come out with an app with your own ad libs on there.
Hello.
I need to hear the mama.
Dang.
Cook it.
All
of it. Put it in there. I'm ready.
No, that's funny. That's really funny. Dang, I just came up with that off the dome.
Bree, you be having ideas. You be having good ideas.
Y'all, let me know if y'all want to dive deeper into that. Okay, I can be here to hear.
About to dive. Okay, so
I cannot.
Enough about Offset. We'll come to you guys next week after we actually hear the album. It releases at midnight. We're just a couple hours away, but I think it's gonna be good. I have faith in it. So let's get into this Kardashian, Tristan Thompson, Jordyn Woods drama, because it's a lot to unfold. I need you to start that one off. I don't know where to start. It's too much.
Tristan Trevor, James Thompson. That's what we gotta call you.
I'm not about to play with you. Calling
Tristan
this
James.
Calling this man by his whole government name.
Tristan Trevor James Thompson.
So you look this man name up on Google, Bree?
Listen, I gotta call you by your government name.
He deserves it.
You didn't gave us too much of your business, okay?
Oh, that's a good point. Shoot, why not put it all out there?
You gave us too much of your business, so we know. I know you now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I gotta call you by your government name.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, because we all disappointed right now.
You already listen. You got donkey of the day. Listen, I'm giving you donkey of the year. You getting donkey of the year, okay? That's what you getting today.
He deserves it, man. Like, honestly, this situation is it sucks, but I'm not surprised. I hate to say that. I'm not surprised.
After I didn't put my little 2 cents in saying that I'm giving you, I'm just gonna say, first of all, he's very young. He's very young.
He's a lot younger than her.
He's 27 years old. She's 34. There is a huge age gap. So him messing around with somebody that's younger, like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised ever. At all. I'm not surprised. And it's just like, I think from the outside looking in, she seems like she's ready to pursue, relationships. She's ready to get married again. Like, she has a family. He's 27 years old. And baby, let's not forget how y'all got together. Let's not forget how y'all got together, okay? Like,
but my thing is, I would never. Like, first of all, you're so right. He was already dating. He had got a woman pregnant, and he was in a relationship with his pregnant girlfriend at the time. I guess Khloe felt like, I'm a Kardashian.
But you know what they know?
Priority.
But you know what they say. It's just like, okay, just how you got him. That's how you gonna lose them.
That's how you gonna lose them.
Hello. That's how you got them. That's how you're gonna what? But you know what? That goes back to when she was pregnant and she was getting ready to have her baby. So it's just like, what you say? Karma. Because the same thing happened when she was pregnant. He cheated on her with someone else. So
multiple times. Let's not forget. It came out multiple times.
If he is doing that with somebody else when you got him, did you not think he was going to do that when y'all got together?
Yeah.
And my thing is, it's not like him and this past girl just had a regular relationship. She was pregnant, so he's gonna have to deal with her forever.
Yeah, that's
so
a
it's
good
just
point.
like, this is not like you was just with this man. He got a regular girlfriend. Okay, she's out the picture because y'all together. No, ma'am.
18 years.
No, ma'am.
18 years. You already know.
I
That's
don't
a whole
know.
18. That's 18 years right there. You're right. He's gonna have to be, obviously he's gonna have to be in his child's life forever. But even if they were able to, if their relationship would have worked out, the other baby mama would have been in their life forever too, which isn't an issue because that is very typical.
No,
but
it's not an
now
issue.
when you going around, oh, I'm gonna plant the seed here, I'm gonna plant the seed here, and my thing is clearly this man had no intentions on being faithful whatsoever. Why even pretend?
Listen, I just keep thinking. First of all, when they met, he's 27 now. So I'm just trying to think, like, how old was he when they met?
Oh, probably
Maybe
like 25. It's been a
maybe
couple years.
24
Yeah.
just turned 25.
Yeah.
He's 27 years old right now. Like,
Yeah, that is
you're
super
in
young.
you're in your 20s. You living your best life right now.
And
So
men,
it's like,
they say you age a little younger. You're mature a little younger.
But not
with
even that. Like, he's in the league. He's 25 years old.
Girls are throwing themselves at him.
Exactly. Everybody is throwing themselves at him. When it's booty over here, booty over there, booty everywhere.
Yeah, you do that.
Booty everywhere. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she thought she could change him, but we know that's
But
never,
my
that
thing
never
is,
works.
she has her own thing going on. Like, she come on now, like she getting money herself.
They have an empire.
They
have
exactly
an empire.
no, they have separate empires.
Yeah.
So she has her own, and he has their own, and they're doing.
I'm talking about the Kardashians as
Yeah,
a whole.
but-
She's good on that side.
But my point is, like, they're both doing their own thing. So it's just like, while you doing your thing, baby, he over there catching booty. He catching booty
multiple
everywhere.
booty.
Okay?
I mean, that video, it was that video that came out when he cheated on her. It was like 2 women. In that one video, it was like he was making out with one woman, all up on another woman. And then it was a video before that where he was seen like going into a hotel or something.
Are you
with another
surprised?
woman. No.
All right, there we go.
And honestly, if you guys kind of have been paying attention, they had already kind of been saying rumors of like they haven't really spent time together. They're kind of separated. But my thing is, I don't know. It's just such a lack of disrespect, not only for her as, whether y'all are your girlfriend or not, because it hasn't really been announced before this. Why would you pursue someone that's basically a part of y'all's family?
Listen,
you know what I mean?
We not gonna dive too much into the whole, like, deeper into the situation.
No, we have to dissect it.
But I'm talking about, like, where the root of the issue come from.
Okay.
I'm saying, like, going back to the Kardashians and everything that they have going on, the things that has happened in their, in their family, the people that they've messed with. So it's just like, when you think about it, it's really like a little train over there.
It's a circle, like how you doing a circle. Karma comes back around.
Circle. So
yeah.
like, y'all was doing some stuff that y'all shouldn't have been doing, and then it's just like it's rolling into the but nobody deserves that at the end of the day.
No, yeah, that's true.
Nobody, like, the moral of the story, like, nobody deserves that.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
Tristan, Trevor, James, Thompson, Thomas, however you pronounce your last name.
Right. Thompson.
You knew.
Yeah.
Like, you got to grow up.
So let me ask you, because what I've been seeing, first of all, I don't ever want to, like, be happy about somebody else's downfall, nothing like that, but these memes were really funny. These memes were funny.
She be over the memes, y'all.
Girl, the memes be
she
so
be
funny.
On them memes.
The memes be so funny, but okay, what do you? Personally, from what I've seen a lot of more backlash coming at Jordyn. Like, I've seen Tristan too, but I think people expected it from him. They didn't expect it from her.
You know what? When I seen the cheating, I didn't expect it. I did not expect it to be from her at all. And I don't really know too much about her other than that she's Kylie's best friend. But at the same time, it's just like, I think this one hit a little bit closer to home because you are always there, and it's like you've been
literally at their home.
Yeah, like you've been there before he came into the picture.
Yes.
So you've been around since. Like, was it worth it? That's what I really want to know. Like, was it really worth it? Like, was the pain that good?
I mean, she out here messing with this community eggplant. Like, come on. I mean, seriously, because he was messing with so many girls. Like, and this is just what we know about.
Not the community eggplant.
I mean, really, she could have done better. Like, what did you get out of that when it's like, okay, as close as Jordyn and Kylie were at this point, she's like another sister to all of them, you know what I mean? So that's almost like taking your older
but you know what, it's
sisters.
just like your best friend has even brought you in on her brand, you know?
But
I think Jordyn, her family has money
though. Oh, they're extremely wealthy.
Sure, like, her family
they're extremely wealthy,
so she don't really need them, but the fact that you bring somebody in that's your family, like that's somebody that you trust, it be it's what they say, it's your own people.
It be your own.
It be your own
you
people.
You can't put nothing past people sometimes.
Listen, sis said she was just trying to make sure he was all right. She was trying to make sure he ain't messing nobody else. Yes, you was trying to make sure he wasn't messing nobody else.
I seen that
you
live.
trying to make sure he wasn't messing nobody else.
She tried it. I stayed all night just to make sure he wasn't cheating, but
he was cheating with me, sis.
Girl, okay, so one of the memes, I gotta share a couple of them, y'all. They were so funny. So one of the memes, I know y'all seen the one. It was like, so Kylie spent all that money just to get her best friend's body done, just so her best friend could
She got her body done?
I mean, I don't know if she got her body done or not. That's
girl,
not.
She did not get that girl.
I don't know
done.
if she got her body done, but you know she has lost a lot of weight. So it could have been natural. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But the meme said Kylie spent all that money to get her body done just for her to go use that body on Tristan.
Tristan, Trevor, James, Thomas.
Damn.
Woo!
Okay, so here's my thing. Like, this whole situation is crazy, but why is it that every year they have some huge scandal, some cheating scandal, some extreme thing? It's like, I don't want to say this is a publicity stunt, but they pimping mama.
You wouldn't be surprised?
I wouldn't be surprised. I think they be coming up with some, I think they be plotting some of this stuff.
You know what? But Kylie just don't seem like the type. Like, she, like, from what I see,
Jordyn didn't seem like the type to do no foul stuff like that either.
From what we seen, sis didn't look like she was out here got me out here dripping and finesse. She out here finessing in Thomas.
And y'all know she was living in Kylie's guest house.
But that was by choice.
Yeah, but
I think that was just to be closer to Kylie.
Yeah, no, that was definitely by choice because her family and she has money too. But I'm just saying, you're literally living in their home.
Listen, so Kylie, you trying to tell me you ain't no Tristan, Trevor, James, Thomas wasn't out there in the
sneaking
house
through the backyard, coming in the wee hours of the night, coming through the back door.
She seen his big ass and she didn't want to say nothing.
Yeah, he is like
you seen him.
You seen him, girl. You seen him. Yeah, that whole situation is crazy. It's sad, and then honestly, it's sad because they're kind of naturally gonna get all of this attention, all of their information. You know, they choose to live that life where everything is out in the limelight. And unfortunately, in situations like this, things like that can backfire. It's just sad, man, because I know she's already been through a lot with this man. And also having a baby.
But you know what? One thing that I want to say about the situation is out of all the Kardashians, like, I love Khloe. You know, and she really has she's came a long way because, you know, she used to be the bigger sister. So she used to be the sister that was bullied on, talked about.
Oh, yeah. Before she got that body done.
Like, she never switched up her look. Like, she really just wanted to have her brand, do her stuff behind closed doors, and then be there for her man. Because her and Lamar was there for, you know, like, she was always there to support and just kind of nurture him, because that's kind of what I feel like she was doing.
Yeah.
But,
with the whole Lamar. Yeah, like, you could tell they really loved each other.
She wanted to be the housewife. And to see her going yet again, to see her dealing with man issues in the media, like, it's sad. Because
that's tough. I can imagine.
Out of all of them, like, I just don't think that she deserves it.
Yeah.
At all.
Well, I don't think anybody deserves that. Yeah, absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
I don't think any, but I'm just saying, out of all of them, she should be the last one that's going through all of this.
Okay.
So it's just sad. Girl, it's okay. Tristan,
sad.
Trevor, James, Thompson, forget him.
It is sad, but y'all, I was also laughing at that meme they was talking about. They was talking about
And these memes, y'all. I ain't about to
I know y'all saw that meme on Twitter where they had that meme of Kris Jenner in the helicopter, and they was like, Kris Jenner leaving after she planted the story to TMZ. Like, y'all.
Girl, I'm not about hold on, so who broke the news first? That's what I want to know.
TMZ, I think it was TMZ broke it. TMZ broke it, and then Hollywood Reporter, I think, was saying it. They had, because, even at the party where she did it, like where she spent the night and everything, everybody put their phones away.
But they said he took everybody's phone except hers.
Really? They said that?
That's what they said. I don't know how true it is, but it was stated that everybody's phone was taken except hers.
Oh, well.
But, people be lying. Like, so many different stories decide to come out. You just never know.
You never know, man. And it's an unfortunate situation, but, I bet everybody's going to be tuned in to the next season of the Kardashians.
Everybody's going to be tuned in because everybody want to know.
I guess it's more money for the Kardashians at the end of the day.
I don't put nothing past that. That was plenty. But you know what? Nobody will ever know.
Yeah, how would we ever know?
That.
We really cannot ever say that. Like, if I don't want to say that's genius, but if they did this for publicity and paid off Jordyn for something,
on season like 56 or something like that.
Yeah, and that's probably why they got to keep coming up with new ideas.
Or maybe 30, but I don't know. Is this why? Like, I guess they always got to have a storyline.
That's exactly. They always have to have a storyline. Like, even I think last season it was like people wanted to tune in for Tristan Thompson to see how that was going to play out. Right?
But you know what? Even with the whole baby stuff, like it just gets me to thinking because he was just out in public, like with the stature that you are at. Like I know you're not out just walking the street with some random girl going out to eat with her.
Yeah,
and you know it, but you know that it's gonna be paparazzi everywhere.
Yeah.
So they just be like, dang, like was that a setup too?
It's either a setup or y'all just slow down. Do not.
Or you just stupid.
Or just blatant disrespect. Don't care. You know what I mean? It's one or the other.
No, you're stupid. And I don't even like that word. You can't be. You got a whole girlfriend and you out here with paparazzi just out in public. You better take her to Red Lobster. Ain't nobody in Red Lobster.
Shut up.
Ain't nobody in Red. You better take her to Red Lobster.
They still would have found his big self at Red Lobster, so it don't matter.
Take her to Cheddar's.
Go to Cheddar's.
Go to Cheddar's. Paparazzi not at Cheddar's, okay?
But yeah, moral of the story, I could not be that famous because I'd probably be breaking down with all of these rumors and stuff going out about. I couldn't handle that type of fame. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, and then it's like everybody's watching their every move. Like they were talking about every story on the blogs. Like, Kim Kardashian unfollowed Jordyn and Tristan. We're waiting on Kylie to unfollow. I'm like, this is crazy.
People live for this stuff. Live.
Y'all can have it.
Listen, at the end of the day, like I said, these are regular people just like us. Like, regular,
except they have $1 billion.
But they got $1 billion.
I don't know how regular they are.
No, but I'm just saying, like, these are regular people.
But they still human beings, emotions, and feel. You're right, like living, breathing beings.
Like, money don't make you not be regular.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's a lot better when you can wipe your tears with some $100 bills, rather than some Kleenex.
No,
you feel me?
I would not be wiping my face with $100
or
bills.
some sharp.
Not with all them germs. No, ma'am.
Yeah, that's true.
Nope. Not gonna happen. Ain't gonna do it. Hold on, what? Not
gonna do it. Ain't
not
gonna
on
do
duty.
it.
Not on duty. Nope. Not gonna happen.
So anyways, all that is just a mess. And let's get into some more mess.
I'm sad.
You're sad?
Yes.
Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jussie Smollett, I don't know. This whole story is honestly confusing. It's sad. It's crazy because I didn't really want to believe that he made that story up, but all the evidence is kind of leading otherwise. You know what I mean?
It just don't add up to me.
Yeah.
Honestly, and after everything that I've been seeing, I just don't believe it. Me personally, I don't. It just
until he's proven guilty.
It does. I mean, still, if he's proven guilty, like it doesn't make.
That doesn't always make it true.
Exactly. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would you why would you set up your own hate crime?
Yeah.
Like, what would make you sit there and conjure up, okay, let me see how I could be more famous or how I can do this. And people were talking about, oh, well, he's doing it because his season of being on Empire is about to end, and they seen that to be factual.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't about to be written off. He wasn't.
Exactly.
It wasn't nothing. At the end of the day, when you look at why, it's like you really can't come up with any reason why he would have did this.
Mm-hmm.
And just saying, I've heard that there's been a history of the Chicago police, like, you know, kind of been doing some messed up stuff. I don't know. The whole thing is confusing, like you said. And then even, it's like, what doesn't make sense is even when you hear from people who are close to him, they're like, this is not even in his character.
This is what I have put into my mind. Because I didn't try to do a little investigating myself in the back of my head, like not even on the blogs or anything like that. But, okay, you got these two dudes that you supposedly know. Mm-hmm. And then, first of all, why would you, I just don't get why you would hire them to beat you up. So what I thought was, okay, so what if they were just hating on him and they did say these things, but they didn't think they were going to get caught. That's what I was thinking. Like, what if they did this because they had masks on and stuff? Like, what if they think they wasn't going to get caught? So they made it look like it was some Caucasian
and
dudes.
Then turn the story.
And then turn the story. And when they got arrested, because they fled the country the next day.
Yes, they
left.
did.
So
they
it's just like, why?
Country.
My thing was like, why would you leave the country and then come back? And then when they take you into custody, oh, he paid us. Okay, where's the evidence? Like, where's the money? Oh, he paid us.
Where's the exchange?
He paid us
where's
in cash. Everybody, he paid us in cash. All this. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But it's just like you're trying to damage. I feel like they're trying to damage his career because I don't see how he would benefit from that.
The damage is done. I hate to say that, but unless he's proven innocent in this case, the damage is done, and that's so sad.
Do you think that I keep seeing a lot of people saying that his career is over?
Yeah, unless he's proven innocent, because even like, how are people even going to want to watch Empire? You know what I mean? It's like
people will find a way.
Yeah.
Anybody who really support Empire,
but they probably write him off for real after that. Like after that craziness, they probably would write him off, especially with all the racial and homophobic tension that's going on in this country right now. That's nothing to play with.
I just don't believe they're gonna do it. I just don't understand. But you know what? The internet is the internet. They will make you believe whatever you want to believe on the internet. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just don't believe it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think it's sad, and I don't know. Even with this situation, it's crazy because when it first happened, everybody was quick to have sympathy. Then as soon as we heard allegedly it was fake, people were quick to go in on him. It's like, I just need some of this to slow down. We process so much information too fast, and it's too much. It's too much.
Girl, well, look, I'm here for you, okay? Like I always say, I'm here to support. I just don't believe it. And nobody can tell me nothing that's going to make me believe that he did all of this.
Yeah.
To be, like, I'm
not mad at that one bit. I'm not mad. Yeah. I honestly don't know what to think.
I see people bashing him and doing all that. I'm like, for what?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think people were quick even to bash him, but I don't know. It's just too much.
That's what I'm saying. The internet, you will believe anything that people put on the internet.
That's the lesson from this. Don't believe everything so quick.
If you say somebody went and jumped out, 9 times out of 10, sometimes that's neither here nor there, but you can say Barack Obama did some crazy stuff. People gonna believe it.
Yeah.
Without even looking into it, they're gonna believe it.
Yeah, that's very sad. Don't believe everything you see firsthand, because this information moves too fast. So, that's that.
That's that. Okay, I need you to go ahead and tell me about this 11-year-old.
Okay, so
you've been talking about it all day. So let's
because it pissed me off. Okay, so
it pissed me off too, though.
Yeah,
it really ain't gonna even lie.
For sure. So a lot of you guys know about the 11-year-old boy, 6th grader from Florida. Basically, he refused to say the Pledge of Allegiance in class, as he has every right to do so. And that day they had a substitute teacher. Apparently, the teacher was not aware of the First Amendment right.
First of all, how do you not know?
Yeah, how do you not know that?
How do you not know?
And how does this 11-year-old boy know and you don't? But so basically she got into it with this child because he didn't want to say the pledge. She was like, well, if I wasn't happy where I lived, I'm from Cuba, I would have went back. Like things that you just shouldn't be saying to a child.
That's not your place.
It's not.
You are a substitute teacher, meaning that you are replaceable, that you will not be in there the next time that They need a sub.
So you're putting too much energy.
You're putting too much energy in this. You should have let that young man sit there and not say the pledge, and you move on with your life.
Move on. Pop in
and
the video.
Honey.
Take a nap.
Pop in the video. Mind your own business.
Drink your water.
See, had to
mind your business.
Mind your business.
I like that. And so this whole situation was stupid. The child ended up getting arrested. The school district, after the fact, has trying to I think they're trying to cover it up, make it very clear. Like, he didn't get arrested for not saying the pledge. He got arrested for disrupting class.
I still don't get it. Like, how, if he's sitting there and he's not, I don't know everything because I'm not there. It's always 4 sides of the story. His side, her side, the truth, and then everybody else what they think. You know, so it's always 4 sides of the story. So I'm just like, I don't get how he was disrupting the class. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, if he's just sitting there minding his own business, that's the way the story keeps being told, how is that disrupting the class?
Well, it seems like he might have got a little sassy with the teacher, but it looks like the teacher got a little sassy with him, too.
Exactly.
So my thing is, it seemed like the police should have never been called, period, at the end of the day.
But I'm just trying to figure out why they took him.
Yeah, he actually spent the day in
juvenile detention. But why wasn't his
detention.
parent called? That's what I'm saying. Usually when you get in trouble, you go to the principal's office and the principal calls your parent.
Yeah.
Especially when he's in elementary.
Middle school.
Barely. Elementary, middle
6th
school.
grade.
That's what I'm saying. Elementary, middle school, one of them. Baby.
It could have been handled right there within the administrative department.
And then it's talking about he might be facing misdemeanor charges and stuff. And I'm just like, this little boy is 11 years old.
Yeah. It's stupid.
He's executing his First Amendment right. Freedom of speech. Okay, so
yeah, that was silly. Like I said, afterwards, the school district, they're all trying to kind of cover it up. They're like, they basically fired the sub, and they're like, we don't condone that.
She's not working in the district. Okay,
but where was that energy when it was happening?
Hello.
Why did y'all call the police?
Keep that same energy when she came out the classroom and she said something.
Yeah, because I really want to know, was this 11-year-old a threat?
Listen, if I was the parent, you would have seen me get real ignorant. Okay?
Or imagine your mama being called because of that. Or my mama, because I know my mama would have had my back. She don't want to say the pledge, so?
But his mama does. But my thing is, I'm about to get real ignorant up in here. Like, why is my child in jail? Why are y'all speaking to my child without an adult?
Yeah,
because he's under the age of 17, meaning that he's not considered adult, so he need his parent present. So why are the police taking him into handcuffs and nobody was? You should have called at the school. It shouldn't even got that far.
It shouldn't have went that far, and that's actually what the mother was saying. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I commend that child, one, because we grow up saying the Pledge of Allegiance, and it's implemented into us where we don't really think about it. And I think the fact that an 11-year-old boy would have enough awareness to dissect what the pledge is saying. And make a conscious decision I don't want to say that. I think that is wonderful, and I think it's sad that he had those consequences, but at the end of the day, I think that's wonderful that he stood up for something that he believes in.
It's a message, though.
It is definitely a message, and at the end of the day, I think that
I'm just
child
trying to
made
figure
a good
out
decision.
how this young baby, how don't you know? But being that you're from Cuba, maybe you don't understand because maybe you didn't grow up here. So you didn't go to school here. That's what I'm going to assume.
Being that you're from Cuba, you should understand even more.
I'm just trying to put it in my head to try to understand where her head was at. Maybe you didn't go to school here, so maybe you didn't see people. Because it was plenty of people didn't say the Pledge of Allegiance when I was in school.
I stopped saying the pledge at a certain age, and I'm
if we can sit, we don't got to. Okay,
so
you ain't got to tell me twice.
And it's I'm assuming with everything that would happen, y'all spent the class period now disciplining this child when y'all should have been watching that video that the sub should have popped in or learning something, doing some type of exercise.
Listen, sis, mind your business.
Drink your water.
Mind your business, okay?
Mind your business.
Have several seats over there outside the district because you're no longer welcome.
Period.
You're no longer welcomed in the district.
Yes. And on that note, moving on, we'll go ahead and talk about something positive. Buzz down, Tatiana. I want to see you buzz down.
I'm not about to let you get me out of character up in here, okay?
Out of character. Wait till them cameras turn off. Wait till them characters.
Listen.
So we literally have so many versions of the bust down. We got the YG Cardi B. We got the separate YG and the separate Cardi B. We got the French Montana that hasn't been released.
The only one that I need is the Cardi B one because I lived through her.
Yeah, okay.
That's the only one that I need. Bust down Tatiana. Make your breath smell like
We had Barbiana with Nicki. with
The
Nicki
only one I
Minaj.
need is Cardi B. We know how your breath smell like mimosas, and you know what?
Meow.
You know what? That's my favorite verse.
Period. Okay, I see what you mean. I agree. Honestly, Cardi B's verse, I think she killed it, and I think.
Did you see the video?
Yes, I saw the video,
like,
honey.
yes.
I saw the video, honey. She was busting it down.
I'm like, come through, Cardi
She was
with the
busting
red
it
outfit.
down. I know. And you know what? I listened to Nicki's version too, the Barbiana. I thought Nicki's version was cool.
I haven't heard it. You know, I'm team. I don't really have a team, but you know, I love Cardi B.
I
so.
feel you. But actually, Young Ma put out a version too, and it's fire. I'm
Is
not
it?
even gonna lie, it's fire.
Oh, you know what? I did hear a little snippet of it on Instagram. Okay.
It's fine. And I like her. Oh, well, I say Young Ma. It's actually Young and May, I believe.
Oh, is it?
I think it's Young and May, but I just be saying Ma, Young Ma.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was Young
I'm
Ma,
pretty
too.
sure it's Young and May, but I be just like saying Young Ma. So, but
Well.
her version is fire. One thing I will say,
Well, you know, after she put her version out, everybody was coming for her, right?
Young and
Not
May?
coming for her, but everybody was
Or
just like,
Nicki?
"Oh, you looking like a snack and stuff." Like they was.
Oh, which Cardi?
No, from a Young Ma.
Oh.
They was like, "You look like a snack over there." You know, Nicki Minaj commented on her post.
Oh,
and stuff.
I did
I'm
see
just
that. I
like,
did see that.
Okay, Nicki, you trying to slide over to the other side? You know, we see you,
Trying to
girl.
dabble.
We see you. We see you, sis.
But one thing I will say, I actually think it's pretty dope that we have these females jumping on that because we hear a song like that, Tatiana, and usually you hear that word thought, you know, slut. It's associated with discrimination. It's a derogatory towards women, but I think by having women jumping on a song like that, it's a cool message.
So, what do you think that his message is?
Well-
Bust down, Tatiana.
I think that he's trying to say no matter, like, I think no matter what, by having women on that song and by having women cover that song, I think it takes away the negative derogatory between like thoughtin'. Because you see Cardi talking about, Tatiana, you know, stuff like that. I think it's kind of dope.
I think Cardi can turn anything into something positive.
Yes.
She be over here whipping it.
She
but
busting it down. And so I just think that's dope. It's something, because then it makes it something like women don't have to feel bad, like, you know, oh, Tatiana.
After listening to it and seeing everybody jumping on it, you know, I think I'm not gonna say it's inspirational or nothing like that. Like I don't want to take it that far, but I do appreciate it.
It's
you know, I
dope.
do appreciate women. But you know what? We're becoming more at peace with our sexuality. Like women
Yeah.
are becoming more comfortable with their
More
sexuality.
comfortable and more
so it's just
open.
like it's a beautiful thing to
Yes.
see. You don't have to be a hoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just like we're opening
And
up.
if you want to,
Hey, look, sis,
then be a proud one.
Bust
Okay?
down, Tatiana,
Bust
okay?
if you bust it down, you better be proud that you busting down. Shoot. Bust down with the bust down.
Listen, what Cardi B say? She said, if you ain't, I'm not even gonna say it. She said, if you ain't in school, you got no job, get you a sugar daddy, okay? Well, I'm not
We do not
encouraging
condone,
it.
but
I'm not
yeah.
encouraging it. I'm encouraging you to go to school, get your education, and you might can bust it down every now and again, Tatiana.
Do
okay?
what makes you happy. At the end of the day, do what
Hello.
makes you happy.
Moral
and
of the story.
Be comfortable with yourself and what you're doing. Boom.
So, I mean, ooh, Lord, today, it was good.
That was good. We covered a lot of stuff. I mean, I think y'all got it all. So there we go. Stay tuned next week. We're gonna be talking
Listen.
about some more crazy stuff because something happens every day.
Every week is always something.
Yeah.
Listen, make sure you guys tune into us next week. Like, follow us, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bree and T on the beat, and we're out.